to. I mean, you like it, you listen. You don't like it, say this man is just screaming to himself. It's okay. Doesn't matter to me. You have a question? Say.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. During prayer and zikr, other thoughts come to my mind. I want to be able to focus more on my prayers and zikr. What can I do to stop other thoughts from coming into my mind during zikr and prayers?
Oh, discipline. Discipline. Is it through love? I never heard that before. I went to a couple of places, Sufi places. Everything is love, love, love. Say salams with love. Make a wudu offering with love. Make the prayer with love, love, love. But I see these ones, they love too much each other. Outside of that few hours of being Sufi, they also carry on that love. If the whole world is talking about love, we're going to talk about the opposite, because now is the time black is white and white is black. So how are you going to stop it from coming into your mind? You got to have the discipline. You're not just going to have a rabita to your shaykh. What is that rabita meaning anyway? What, you're just going to picture your shaykh like a cartoon in front of you? Astaghfirullah. The shaykh is not. The shaykh is. How are we going to describe? You cannot say your shaykh is like a person in front of you, or a big, huge one in front of you. Or you have to picture yourself, you are a ring dropped into an endless desert, and this desert is your shaykh. Or you're a fish swimming in an ocean. Your shaykh is not this whale. Your shaykh is the water that is surrounding you. That is what your shaykh is. Rabita. But how are you going to start connecting? Oh, people can imagine, they can put themselves, but once they come and they see their shaykh, and their shaykh does certain things to them, test them a little bit here and there, they say, this is the kind of shaykh that I love so much. He's yelling at me for no reason. He's just so upset. He's just so angry. So that means your love is just imagination. Your rabita is just your imagination. It is not real. So you're talking about khushu. You're talking about concentration. How are you going to concentrate from other thoughts entering into your mind? Go slowly. Before you start concentrating on your prayer, on your zikr, on your ibadat, concentrate on your work. When you're doing something in life, when you're eating, concentrate on eating. Say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and eat. Don't think about something else. When you're doing work, say in the barn, concentrate on doing the work properly. Don't do work and you're saying salawats to yourself and the work falls and your salawat is halfway through. You're not making ibadat, you're not making hizmat, nothing. You understand? So when you're seeing, we're seeing you're not really doing that. Anyway, at home, you're just making it a show when you come here. But we see because you are making the salawat so much, the work that is in front of you, that is the most important thing for you to do maybe at that time, you're not doing it properly. So you think your salawat has value then that time? Say you're supposed to give a glass of water, but you sing salawat so much that instead of giving water, cool water or warm water, you fill up with hot water for people to drink, and they drink and they burn their lips. You think that time your salawat, your zikr, your work is going to mean? It will not. So concentrate. Shaykh Effendi, oh, I'm sorry, this is another part of discipline. Shaykh Effendi is saying for years, don't be in heedlessness. Don't be in ghaflat. How are you going to combat against ghaflat? Through discipline. Through discipline. To know you're sitting down, you're doing one thing, and your mind gets distracted by another thing, by another person, by a thought. Oh, all this is heedlessness. I'm being heedless. I'm being brought into a different direction. I'm being in ghaflat. I cannot do that. I have to stop this. I have to stop this. I have to stop this. I have to concentrate. The same way when you are first driving your car, isn't it? When you first drive your car, you cannot even listen to conversation, correct? You just have to concentrate on that because you cannot afford to be what? Heedless. All concentration is on that. Once you concentrate and you do it well, then that time you may talk, you may listen to music. Some people, they even reaching back through their hands to get one pizza and to come out and to eat. So many things that you can do. I don't recommend you doing that. Yeah. But you can do that, which means that now once you have the concentration, once you have the focus, there are so many things that you can do. But first you have to have that focus. So start with the things that you are doing in life. I don't want to use all this like Western terminologies. Be in the moment, you know. Yeah, just be present. We can use those things, but it doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. I like to say simple words by not broken English, reformed English that our shaykh is using to make everyone to understand. There is a reason for that. Everyone speaks like they're in a lecture. We run away from that. We speak like we're really speaking. Everyone speaks perfect English. We're going to break it up so that people will understand better. So once you start concentrating and understanding with that work, oh, my mind flies over there. Why it flies over there? Because I have to stop it. I'm doing my work. I'm cleaning dishes. I'm doing something else. Instead of concentrating, I'm thinking, why I have to do that? I have to stop it. Once you start having that discipline, you can apply that to so many things. You can apply that to your prayers. You're praying, you're concentrating, some thought comes, astaghfirullah, you stop it, astaghfirullah, you stop it. You're making a zikr, Some days you can concentrate, some days you cannot, you say astaghfirullah. That time it will be easier. Inshallah Rahman. But you don't have to take my answer. Maybe you go to other people, they're going to say, no need for focus, just have love. With more love, you can have more focus. Like one time, they asked Shaykh Maulana, people were meditating. Shaykh Maulana says, yeah, mashallah, yeah, people closing their eyes, they're meditating. But this one is meditating on his car. This one is meditating on his job. This one is meditating on his woman. This one is meditating. So what are you meditating on? That is the thing. Us, we want to concentrate on the sohbat of our shaykh. That is our meditation. Because in that sohbat is hadith, in that sohbat is riwayat, in that sohbat is sirah, in that sohbat is Quran. In that sohbat is tariqat, in that sohbat is shariat. Everything is in that sohbat for what we need. We take that and we put it. We start thinking, doing our work. When you start doing your work, then you, subhanallah, with the work that I'm doing, this part of the sohbat is coming true. Doesn't it happen to you? I'm reminded, Shaykh, and he says like this, and through just this worldly work that you are doing, the sohbat comes. That's the time you are making. Then that time, concentration, focus, khushu, rabita. It is not imagining what someone is speaking to you about. It is being very connected. This is the first step. Wa min Allah tawfiq al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.